What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
Greetings, welcome back. For today you're going to need 3 items. You're going to need your math journal with multiplication grid in the front. You're going to need a nice pencil, and for the first time in a while you're going to need the homework and remembering booklet. It's a little thinner, looks like the polar bear on front, so when you have those 3 items, come on back. Welcome back. So we're going to work on more multiplication today with 2 digits on top and 1 digit down below. And it's important for us to do a little bit of this each day for a while, and so we don't forget the process, right? That's the important part to me, is knowing what to do when. A lot of math at this point is knowing what step to take when, which is why we're able to use this, because while we are studying our math facts, and you need to get good at those math facts, I don't want that to slow us down learning the process of multiplication. So if you're using this, that's 100% okay, all right? So the hope is you're also studying math facts, and so eventually this becomes slower than just using your brain. So what we're going to do is start off on page 49 of this homework and remembering booklet. So let's take a look. Here we are on page 43. Oops, did I say 49? Head to page 43, and we'll get started here. All right. I'm going to zoom in on these instructions because we're going to kind of look at them. It says, use any method to solve. Sketch a rectangle model if you need to. We're trying to get away from sketching the rectangle model and just get right into what we're going to do the rest of the time. So use any method to solve is right, but we're pretty much going to use this method. We want the big number on top, the small number down below. So they've given us plenty of room to rewrite these if we're careful enough. So 62 on top, 7 down below, and I'm going to multiply. My first move, 7 times 2. And 7 times 2, if I didn't know 7 times 2, I could look either in the 2's and find 2 times 7 is 14, or I could look in the 7's and find 7 times 2 is 14. So either way, it's 14. That means 1 up top, 4 down below. Next move, 7 times the 6. So 7 times 6, again, if I don't know 7 times 6, I can jump right in here. 7 times 6 is 42. Now this little guy's got a plus, so 42 plus whatever's left up here, so 43. 434. When you turn these in, don't just put the answer in and take a picture, because that means I don't know if you used a calculator or what you did. I want to see this stuff down here too. It's called show your work, right? So 6 times 63, again, 63 on top, 6 down below. And again, you're going to start by doing 6 times 3, and then 6 times the 6, and make sure you're adding. I'll walk through. This is the last one I'll walk you through in here. 6 times 3 is going to be 18. 1 up top, 8 down below. Next move is going to be 6 times 6, plus whatever's left. So 6 times 6 is 36, plus 1 more is 37. Now, this is the trick with this top one. Don't add this guy on till the very last. Some people, when they're starting out with multiplication, will kind of make the mistake of going, oh, it's 6 times 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 times 7. Well, 6 times 7 is way different than 37. So it's 6 times 6, and then add whatever's left on top. Okay, so you'll stack the rest of these up. You'll do the multiplication. Down here we have 2 story problems, one of which is they're both a little bit trickier than we did a couple days ago. 94 people are sitting down to a fancy 6-course meal. The first course is soup, which only needs a spoon. The rest of the courses each need fresh forks. How many forks will be used? Kind of a nice little riddle going on in here too. 94 people, we know it's going to be a 94 on top, times what? They've kind of set you up with a 6-course meal. In other words, there are 6 different times they're going to bring out food to you. So oftentimes at a restaurant, you'll see appetizer, and then you'll see your main course, and then they'll ask you for dessert. That's like a 3-course meal. This is going to be a fancy 6-course meal. And remember, they want to know how many forks will be used. All right, so it's going to be 9 times something, and it says the first course is soup, which only needs a spoon. Okay, that's the last of the hints I'm giving you guys. Next one down says, Leo uses plastic letters to make signs. Hey, that's what I do out in front of the school. A chain store A chain store doesn't mean they sell only chains. That would be a pretty lame store. Chain store means there's more than one of them, so like a Best Buy or something, there's plenty of those. A chain store asks Leo to put signs in front of their 63 stores that say, "Sale, half price on all dresses." How many plastic S letters will Leo need? So there's going to be a 63 on top for sure, times how many letter S's? So you need to go through here and count the S's, put it down there, and multiply. All right, so work through the rest of that page, including number 11, after you've counted those S's. Snap a good picture of it and send it on in. Have a good one.